Hello guys, it's David here, and I'm going to be breaking down this particular trade I took on USD even though we're bullish. Alright, so let's dive right into it without wasting any time. Alright, so let me just clear everything so we just dive right into the reason I took this particular sell on USD. Alright, so let's drop down to our monthly time frame here. Alright, so look at this on the monthly time frame. You can see that USD is bullish. Look at this. We are having series of higher highs and higher low. So we know that this market is bullish. So what we want to do, we want to look for buys in the bullish market. But don't forget this is a monthly time frame also. Yeah. But knowing that we're bullish, this is my range. Look at my range. We had this break of structure. Let me mark out this. We had this break of structure here. And we know in an uptrend, we want to buy from the discount zone. And if I'm to mark out my range from this swing low to this swing high, price got to the discount zone. Price already in the discount zone. And we don't want to buy from the discount zone. So look at this. Price got to the discount zone and price tapped on this support level. So price tapped on this support level and we can see this massive push to the upside. Price did immediately tap on the support level. So knowing that, I know I want to look for buys. But let me drop down to my weekly time frame. Alright, so look at this structure. It is even clearer now on the weekly time frame. Look at this. We had this zone had a liquidity sweep. Look at this. We had a liquidity sweep, and we also have inducement right here. So seeing this, I expect price to come all the way to this zone and give us a massive push to the upside. Alright. So knowing that we expect a massive push to the upside, and look at this, immediately price tap on this particular support level, we had a market structure shift to the upside. Let me show you guys. You can see we're having this break of structure to the downside. You can see this high created this low created this high created this low, and then this low push price to give us a change of character to the upside. So saying this, I know that this support level that we tap is a very strong one and it is sending price up. So now let me mark out my structure. We have this break of structure or a change of character because you can see it was coming down. So this is like a change of character to the upside, and we know that we want to look for buys in the discount zone. Yes, don't forget to draw your range. It's very important. So if I'm to draw my range here, I know that I want to look for buys in the discount zone. And let me drop down to my daily time frame. Right, so seeing this, price has not gotten to the zone I want to buy yet. Look at the zone I want to take my buys. I want to take my buys from this demand zone or an order block, anyone you want to call it. So I want to take my buy from this zone. I want to buy from here to this next high. But price hasn't gotten to my zone, so I took a sell to that zone. It is not advisable, or I took the sell. Let me show you guys how I took the sell. If you drop down to your 4 hour time frame, let me drop down to my 4 hour time frame. We can see that price took out this high as a buy side liquidity. Price took out this high. Alright, it is not a break, price just swept it. So this is like a buy side liquidity. Where is it? Buy side liquidity. And if I drop down to my 30-minute time frame, I had a confirmation entry here. I'll just quickly draw it with parts. Look at this. When we have structure like this and we had a field swing, you can just catch your trade here. That is exactly what I did on this particular trade. This was my structure. If I go to my line chart, you see it better. You can see this is a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then it's filled. So I got in my trade from here. Short position. And then my stop loss was here. The reason I placed my stop loss right here is because we already had a liquidity sweep right here. So I don't expect price to take out this high because this is now a strong high. Alright, so this is how I got in on this sell. And then I placed my take profits right here, bagging a 1:3 on this trade. It is that simple. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to wait to price to get to this my demand zone, and when it gets there, it gives me confirmation entry. I'm going to take the buy to the upside. And if this is the first time you are seeing me, make sure you give me a follow, because I do trade breakdowns, and trust me, you don't want to miss my trade breakdown. And also join my Telegram channel. Yeah, this is my Telegram channel, David. You can see this, David. I drop my trade signals there, and everyone else with me on this particular trade. Look at this. This is good. I dropped this trade because today is Monday. I dropped this trade on Friday, and everyone made money with me. So make sure you join my Telegram channel, David, and give me a follow. See you guys on the next